So I decided to go back a little bit to kind of look at previous games that I was interested in and soon to be released. Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade is going to be the first Jujutsu Kaisen game to be released outside of course, the console game. The console game, for anyone who doesn't know, will be releasing next year, of course. So this game right here, being the mobile game, this will be the first Jujutsu Kaisen game that we will be getting, and it will be releasing next month unless they choose to announce an early date or whatnot, or if they want to postpone it, which I don't think they're going to do since the game has already been postponed long enough. But if you guys wanted to know, November 24th, 2023 is the date that we have so far for Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. If you guys wanted to know, when it comes to the pre-registration, we've hit all of the important ones, so the remaining two doesn't really need to be hit because it's just cardboard cutouts of the characters. So continuing on back to Jujutsu Kaisen, so of course there was a live stream a while ago. I do believe also as of right now what they are doing is they are slowly advertising characters with their movesets and whatnot. So we are, oh, as I've showed you guys a date, it does clarify that to say that the game will be coming out by next month. So yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is going to be the next game that we get. I don't know about the other guy, I was about to mention Black Clover Mobile Global, but God knows what's going on with that game anymore. Anyway, so with the gameplay that we've seen and getting other looks of all the characters and just getting a good look at the game itself, it's fair to say that, you know, going down that OG route, the old school route of like mobile gaming, for the most part nowadays people are just going to be, I wouldn't say upset, but disappointed. I think that's going to be the best term to use here. Even for myself, you know, first initially hearing about this Jujutsu Kaisen game, you know, especially with today's standards, I really thought they were going to kind of like up the standards. Even when they decided to postpone the game release, a part of me thought that maybe they might go to the drawing board and, I don't know, kind of update it in some way or form, but I think that's going to be way too much work to then have the game still release in the same year. So deep down, as much as I wanted things to be updated, I just knew things are going to sadly still be the same, and that's kind of the case. Well, I say kind of the case, that's clearly the case. I mean, last time we experienced anything remotely close to this style was, of course, the Naruto Ninja Tribes. Yes, Naruto Ninja Tribes is one of the comparisons which I myself and others have made upon seeing this Jujutsu Kaisen game. Now, I should also clarify, this is going to be JP as it stands. I don't know if they're going to be pushing this globally. The team behind this game, I believe, from what I have looked into, don't have any other global games, unless I'm mistakenly wrong. But I'm confident in saying with all the games that I've seen currently that they're working on, nothing's gone global. So if anyone is hoping for this to come global, chances are low. We'll just keep it as that. Chances are low. Hopefully they do choose to push it out, because I mean, as it stands right now, Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of blowing up, right? Especially with the Shibuya arc, right? You know, the anime is kind of popping off, including the manga. I won't go into details with the manga because huge spoilers. But if you know, you know. But again, anime is popping off, of course. So right now, Jujutsu Kaisen is, you know, a hot topic. So it would be stupid not to kind of counter on from that. So that's why we got the mobile game as well as the console game. I will say the console game does look extremely, well, no, I really shouldn't say that it looks good, because most anime fighting games we tend to buy and pick up, and then literally a week or two later drop it. Well, that's what I do, so we'll see what happens there. But anyway, going back to Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, of course, I am nervous. I do think at the very beginning this game will be doing okay. I do believe that it'll be hitting some big numbers at the very beginning, of course. And then I think later on, as time goes on, I do believe this game will kind of slowly die down. I don't expect this game to blow up or be big in any way. That's just a personal take of mine. Although I understand that with the Japanese players, for the most part, they actually prefer and actually like this style. As you know, weird, well, not weird, but as surprising as it may come, you know, I know for us being in the western parts of side of things, where I see in this game, it's just like, yeah, it's a bit of a turn off. But for JP players, and of course this being a JP game, they love this type of stuff, like keeping it old school, like how it is, turn-based and whatnot. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, then again, well, I was going to make comparisons to Ninja Tribes, but Ninja Tribes was limited to like 3 countries. So you know what? They kind of you know, did that to themselves. I guess you could say if they do choose to go globally, don't limit it to countries, because it's not going to work. You know, hit as many countries as you can. I think that's going to be the best bet here. So I guess the question which I'm eager to know, because again, I've seen JP players' responses for this game. Some are actually pretty excited for this. I've not seen too many negative comments, to be honest, upon looking into social media and whatnot for this game, with the gameplay being shown and whatnot, which is surprising. But at the same time, as I mentioned, again, some do prefer this. So I want to ask you guys, you know, are you guys interested in this game? Are you guys going to be giving it a try? I think for the most part, for myself personally, I probably will be giving it a try. You know, give it a fair chance just to see if I enjoy and whatnot, because you know, at times I will admit I do enjoy my old turn-based old school type of gacha game. Of course, I will admit I will have to see how free-to-play friendly this game is, of course, because I don't think I'll be spending near to no money on this game realistically. If I could just casually enjoy it and play it, and the game being somewhat fair, then I think I'll keep it going, right? Give it some playtime. Maybe I'll throw a little bit of money, who knows, we'll see, depending on the characters. I know Gojo for me is going to be a big one. But yeah, certain characters I will kind of dip in the bag for, let's just say that. But I think for the most part, this game I'll just be enjoying free-to-play friendly. And I guess the other thing is that from the release of this game, it will be competing with... Well, I don't even know what's happening with Black Clover, so I don't even want to mention that. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but it will be competing with Bleach. Now, I don't know if the closed beta will be running into the release of Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't think it will be, but sooner or later the announcement will come in, so you guys we'll stay on top of Black Clover when the time comes, of course. But yeah, this to me does annoy me. So they've introduced combination attacks into this Jujutsu Kaisen game, and it's very lazy. It's just two PNGs moving together, and then a big white flashbang, and then damage being done. I was really hoping some cool, unique animations being applied, but then knowing the team behind this game, I understand that, yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be getting that type of luxury, so it's completely understandable. Going forward, we do have summoning, which I can already tell is going to be a bit of a pain. Where is it? Okay, so we got... So yeah, there's going to be two types of currencies. This is starting to become a norm right now, where there's two types of currencies, being a paid currency and, you know, free to play and whatnot. So that's going to be super annoying. But for JP games, or for gacha games in general, I feel like this is, it's kind of the norm. Hopefully they don't make it too crazy. Summoning animation, I will say, is absolutely beautiful, so I will gladly take it. Stunning. I mean, there's so many variants on what they can do to kind of, you know, give us like a GSSR or an SSR multi. So there was an SSR. So this is the unfortunate. It's not the unfortunate thing, but I do hate when they go down this route. And this is unfortunate. Not only are we going to be summoning for characters, but I assume these are moves or maybe stat cards of some sort. So right here, Gojo was pulled, but this isn't the playable Gojo, as you guys can see. It's a movie strip. So either it's a attacking move that you give to Gojo, or it's what we've typically seen for the most part is like a stat boost cards to boost up set characters, or in general any character. But I assume if you put that onto Gojo, then Gojo will get the biggest buff, of course. So that's going to be annoying. I guess the best way we can compare that to is My Hero Academia, Ultra Impact, I think that's the game, or any other games that you guys are aware of that does this on summons. So that's going to be fun. I'm not sure what the rates are going to be, but I'm hoping something generous, and I'm hoping that the attacking cards don't get in the way of the character cards. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Anyway, just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on things, of course, and let you guys know, to anyone who is unaware, the game is going to be releasing next month, and pretty much, you know, with with the animations, the gameplay wise and whatnot, I'll admit I'm kind of 50-50 on it, so it's unfortunate, but we'll see how the game does.